Hello, superhumans. I'm Sally. This is Miracles of Consciousness Radio, and I'm a QHHT practitioner and energy healer. Today's topic is difficult. It's about suicide, and what did Dolores Cannon say about it, and what do I find in my own practice? Many times, people believe that suicides actually end up in hell. That has not been my experience as a practitioner, nor did I ever find that with Dolores Cannon. Now, she had very clear ideas about this. When people transition over to the other side, they are met with what they're most comfortable with. If you are a religious person, you're going to probably see the deity that you most align with. If you're somebody who is less inclined to be religious, you might see your just dead loved ones, thinking that they were gone, but they're still alive. You also, if you are an atheist, like Dr. Alexander, or Ibn Alexander, he saw nothing but kind of a gunky black-brown area for a while until a pinpoint of light began to open up. So what we've learned from near-death experiencers, as well as people in hypnosis state, with Dolores Cannon working with people around the world and my own clients, people who commit suicide, they transition with their problems, but they don't end up in hell, although that can be pretty hellish if you think there's nothing you can do about it. But here's the beautiful thing. You are surrounded by your spirit guides, your angels, your loved ones, and God source energy. And from what we can tell, and I will just give you an example of one of my own clients who is trying to reach through a soul-to-soul contact her own family member that committed suicide. And it does line up with people who've had near-death experiences and what I've also reviewed in some of the history of Dolores Cannon's work. And that was, this person first found himself in a room that was filled with nothing but love. It was almost cocooning him in love, getting him to feel nothing but love and acceptance. He went through a period of forgetting just so he could get through this raising of the frequencies. Because as we know, everything is energy, frequency, and vibration. That's the same way in the other realms and the other dimensions. And so once he's done through the cocooning, once they get his frequency, his vibration level raised up to where he can deal with his actions, then he moves to another room where he's shown his life review. Now, there's no judgment coming from the other side. There's no judgment coming from God source energy or the angels. The only judging going on is what that person's doing to themselves. When they are going through their life review, they are not only going to see their actions that they went through in every aspect of their life, but they're also going to be seeing how they made the other people that they're interacting with feel. So remember this, side note, people rarely remember what you say, but they always remember how you made them feel. So once they get done with the life review, then they have a choice. Do they want to stay where they still have to deal with the soul lessons? They still have to address the things that they tried to escape in physical form. It will just take longer for it to happen. Or they can choose to reincarnate, which puts them on the fast track. But when you come back, at least once they've gone through that healing process, that they can come back almost like hitting the reset button. You still are faced with the same challenges. There are still the soul lessons that you need to learn. But you haven't got yourself completely out of alignment to where you can't deal with it. There is a YouTube video channel that I would recommend for those of you who have somebody in your life that has committed suicide, or if you're considering suicide. And it's, I believe it's called Channeling Eric. Look it up. I'll try to leave a link for it in the description box below. It takes you through Eric's life. He committed suicide. But once he crossed over, then he saw what he did to the people he loved. He could not only feel his own emotions of regret, it's almost like as soon as he takes his life, he instantaneously regrets it, but now there's no way back because the body is now destroyed. However, he now also feels the repercussions of his actions and how it made his mother feel, his family feel. Now he's not only just dealing with his emotions, he's dealing with everyone else's emotions. And he too went through a period of cleansing and healing and rejuvenation. But he also learned how to reach out to get his mother's attention. And that story is pretty interesting. So I encourage you to watch that. So if you know anybody who's committed suicide, you can take assurances that no matter what they say in certain religions, that person is not in hell. It can be a hellish experience, especially if you're dealing with stuff that you don't want to deal with, that you try to escape. And now here you are, you're stuck, and now you got to deal with it. That can be quite hellish. Now, there's the other caveat to near-death experiences that sort of plays into this. People who have a deep belief system in hell and feel that they did not measure up in life, when they cross over, they might see they are in the bowels of hell. And in fact, there are people who have reported seeing a devil. Not, the devil that they create in their own mind. The red guy with the, the horns and the pitchfork, to sometimes being just really this most handsome guy that tricks you. People can create for themselves what they are most comfortable or most fearful of. What we do understand for those people who have been in a near-death experience for an extended period of time, who were in the hell or the hellish experience, they begin to see a light, and that light begins to expand, and it's their loved ones, it is their angels or spirit guides, all coming to rescue, to lift that person up, and indicating to them that that hell that is one that they expected to receive. When you cross over, you are going to get what you most expect. If you expect that you've not done well and you find yourself in a hellish experience, you can ask God or the person you align with in your religious belief system to come help you, and they will. This is what we know from people around the world giving the same story, whether they are under QHHT hypnosis or having an expanded near-death experience or channeling through some very good channels, as did Eric to his own mother. So with that said, just know that you have free will to choose to whether to reincarnate or to stay where you are, and the choice is always yours. But you're not in hell, and your loved ones are not in hell either. Now, this may upset somebody. I understand that, and I respect that. You've got to do you. You need to flow with your belief system, because your belief system is not somebody else's belief system. If it works for you, you need to run with it. But stay focused on what works for you, and try not to fear, because the only thing you have to fear truly is fear itself. And by the way, while we're on the fear note, anybody watching this, I encourage you to watch the video with Anita Morjani. She wrote a book, Dying to Be Me, where she talks about fear is an illusion, but it's also what creates the hellish experiences. It also blocks our ability to grow. And once you understand that fear can create illness, you're going to change your life. You're going to intentionally want to change your life. So, with that said, take heart. If you are somebody who is suffering from depression, considering suicide, please know that what we now understand is that whatever problems you're dealing with, it will continue to the other side. The best thing you can do for yourself is to reach out to a healthcare provider trained in QHHT. that will transform your life. They will get to the root and help you transform your life. I've seen it over and over again. There is hope. Reach out. For that, please hit the like button if you like the video, and watch for more videos that I'm going to be bringing up soon about Dolores Cannon and what she believed happened with the universe. It's so interesting because we're talking about the convoluted universe. We'll be bringing that up soon. All right. Sorry, I had a brain squeeze there. Talk to you later. Bye for now.